Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Jaime Munguia says the Jermall Charlo fight has not been canceled. And look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And according to BoxingScene.com, Jaime Munguia and Golden Boy come out and deny that any Jermall Charlo fight has been canceled as of yet. You see Jaime Munguia's exact statement is nothing is canceled yet. We are still in negotiations. I think this fight is a priority for all my team and me. So he's coming out stating that we're still in negotiations and nothing has been canceled. So hopefully we get to see this fight. This is an excellent fight. In my opinion, it's a 50-50 fight. I believe either man can win. This is a fight that both guys need. Both guys need to be challenged, and both guys would be taking a massive step up fighting each other. I think this is the perfect fight for both guys to have next. I don't want to see this fight ruined over some petty negotiation issues. Not only that, you've seen Mike Coppinger come out and stated that what's holding up the fight, why it hit a snag, is that Golden Boy wanted DAZN involved in airing the fight, which doesn't make sense if the PBC, who has Showtime hosting the fight, is airing this on a pay-per-view. How can you want DAZN involved and it's already being aired on pay-per-view? That's how you give guys the money they want, by simply airing this on pay-per-view. It doesn't make sense for DAZN to be involved and take away from those pay-per-view buys. Not only that, the PBC has already agreed to give Golden Boy TV rights in Mexico and the UK, and they're still wanting more. Not only that, DAZN could have made an offer to pay for the fight, and they could have hosted the entire fight, but they chose not to do so. So why do you still want a part of hosting the fight? It doesn't make sense. They're being too greedy. They're asking for too much. Jermall Charlo's the champion. Jaime Munguia and Jermall Charlo, neither one of these guys are huge, massive pay-per-view stars, and Jermall Charlo has the belt. Jaime Munguia has been asking for this fight, and he would be skipping his title eliminator to go right in and fight the champion. It makes sense. This is a fair deal. You forget that both sides have agreed to all the terms financially. Jaime Munguia was okay with the money and all the financial terms. So what's holding up the fight is that Golden Boy is being unreasonable, wanting DAZN to air the fight. It doesn't make sense. This is delusional. Not only that, Steven Espinosa offered up a fair and simple solution. As the champion and the side initiating the deal and paying for the fight, the Charlo side, TGB, chooses the network for the first fight. If Jaime Munguia wins, then Golden Boy and Munguia controls the rematch and can take it to DAZN or whatever other network they choose to take it. I think that's more than reasonable. I think this is a winnable fight for Munguia, as it is Jermall Charlo. And not only that, they're paying for the fight. They're paying for everything, and they've already given you rights in Mexico and the UK. You're being too greedy. I mean, this is the same Oscar De La Hoya who had a difficult time making fights for Canelo Alvarez, the face of boxing. Soon as Canelo leaves this guy, he's able to make fights on the PBC. He's able to make fights with Eddie Hearn, and both of these guys were on DAZN, and they still was having a hard time making fights with Eddie Hearn and his fighters. At the end of the day, Oscar De La Hoya is to blame in all of this and holding up all the negotiations. He gets too greedy. He has to stop treating his nose, because at the end of the day, we know what's going on. They've been offered the money that they've wanted, and they've signed off on it. They've gotten the rights to Mexico and the UK, and they signed off on it. And now they chose not to buy the fight. So why can you hold up the entire deal because DAZN is not able to air the fight? Make it make sense. Men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.